That's fucking talent right there.
Definitely, I remember everything.
I mean, it's a 50-50 toss-up, and I would have pounded your fucking fist either way.
I'll say once I graduated, I really stopped buying physical dicks.
Why can't you be like a normal person in society and sit there and shut the fuck up, man? That's the Captain Major right there. Oh my god. What if...
Uh-oh.
Is that better or worse, you think? Think it looks better, more exposed than fucking...
Yeah, I mean, you're taking up most of the center of that wall there, so having something behind you really isn't adding anything. That definitely adds something. Just as long as it's not, like, in the way of your chair and you accidentally knock it over or something.
Nah, I feel like when I play, I'm on this... closer to that wall when I'm playing, because my computer monitor's to my left. Obviously, I'm looking at it.
The bottle of masturbation cream might be a
dude. That's
a question everybody has.
This is the fucking life hack. If you have screens,
what is that?
It is glass cleaner,
crystal glass cleaner,
chip approved glass cleaner. Like it's for fucking cars.
Like it's for cars.
I use on my monitor.
So, and that doesn't make your monitors greasy at all?
No, it's like fucking crazy heavy duty glass cleaner.
Okay.
But also, the only reason monitors or glasses, we've discussed this now, get fucking streaky real bad is when you expose them to liquid. So, the only time you need to expose them to liquid is when shit gets on them.
Like you
now,
sneeze.
if you do enough preventative measures, shit should not actually get on your monitor that often. So I don't actually need to use that often.
Just when you have like spit takes or something like that, you know?
Yeah, if you get passionate and someone like shits on you in Valorant, you're like, fuck!
Yeah,
and
or like a ball spawns on you and you freak the fuck out. Oh, that was funny. I saw that on Twitter this morning.
Brad and I did not know what we were doing in that mission, and then that happened, and I was like,
yeah, you were standing around on a spawn location.
Well, yeah, because they started coming from behind us, so I was like, oh, okay, the game wants us to push this way and then shoot backwards.
No,
no, the game does not give a fuck what we were doing. And like the first one hit, and I was like, oh shit, dude, Brandon died. What an idiot! I figured that was the last one. I was like, there's no way they're going to shoot another ball, same spot, for more enemies. We're just going to kill this wave. We're going to be fine.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, why is he still staying there the whole time?
I was sniping, bro. You not see me snapping with that bow, dude? I'm filthy with it.
I mean, you were snapping. It was just like, like, why? Like, he knows they spawn there. I don't know why he's staying there. And then, like, sure enough.
I thought it was a one and done, dude. Like most fucking story games are. They don't make you kill fucking 8 billion things.
Oh, it's Destiny, dude. They make you kill everything. Dude,
you fucking ruined my life.
Why, you straight up addicted again?
No, it's not good. It's not a good thing. It's not addicted. It's not any of that. It's a problem.
Why is it a problem?
Okay, I'm gonna break this down for you.
Okay.
I don't care about Destiny. It isn't like it's a game I'm like, yes. But I am an obsessive person. So when I fucking do something, I want the best shit. Like if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it.
You mean like so you're a completionist, or like you just?
No. I'm a 0 or 100. If I'm in it, I'm fucking in it. If I'm not in it, I could give two shits.
But like, so define in it, because like to me, if you're in it, it sounds like to me like, you know, like when you were into Witcher,
yeah.
You wanted to play every mission. You wanted to complete the whole game. That to me sounds like a completionist.
Yeah.
But for Destiny, you don't want to do that.
No.
So you just want to get the best weapons possible, or you're just like looking to get as high of a light level as possible, then you're done.
Yeah, I want to be
the very best.
Yeah. For not having words, yes, in a way. I enjoy giving myself the best chance to succeed in anything. So, when you were like, "Hey, we should start a podcast," I was like, "You're like, you can get some shitty fucking whatever." I'm like, "I'm gonna get something good. Like, I want a good mic. I don't need the best mic, but I need a mic that's fucking like I don't need like a $10 mic.
No, and
I want
like
something good."
let's just say like by no means do you have like the best mic out there, but you got a pretty good starting mic. Like that's what I started out with.
Yeah, and I was just like, "Tell me what I need to buy." And you're like, you need this, and same thing with the webcam. You're like, you can get I got the webcam fucking everybody gets because it's the best bang for your buck.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But like, you're like, you don't need anything crazy, but you can't get a shit one either. Otherwise, you're gonna look like shit.
Yeah, I mean, if like once we're like back in Edmonton together, we'll keep doing the podcast with this camera just because it's higher quality. Yes. But like when it comes to,
I will eventually probably get one of those.
Or you could do that too. Yeah, that's not a problem. It's just like when it comes to streaming, you don't need a high quality camera because people want to see the gameplay. So you're gonna shrink your camera so that's like in the corner.
The camera's so fucking small that like
that you can get away with the camera being at. You can even get away with the camera being at 720 and still looking sharp because you're shrinking it so much.
Dude, this camera cost me like fucking it's $80. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah,
it looks fine.
No, it's totally reasonable to use, and there's no.
I mean, yours looks a lot better, but
right.
That's the difference between 80 and like what was yours 200?
I think it was like 240 or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. You get what you pay for.
Yeah, but this is like meant to shoot at 4K, and I'm not even using it for 4K because this I've noticed when you use it at 4K, it looks grainy like that. It's just a bigger image, right? Because 4K is not higher quality, it's just a bigger image. So when I stream with this at 1080, it looks better than regular 1080 because there's more pixels. I don't know, it's a weird science, but basically don't use a camera at its max capacity because it'll just look grainy, like
look too good for its own good.
Yeah, hold on here.
That it starts to look bad.
Mom's calling.
Oh no.
Hey, Mom, do you want to just call Dad? Because I'm on the podcast here. Okay.
Oh, yes. That was it.
Yeah.
Gotta love moms, dude. They just get it. Sometimes. Not all the time, dude.
Yeah, they're all good. But, yeah, so this is being recorded on Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday.
And
which I didn't know was a thing.
What do you mean you didn't know Easter Sunday was a thing?
I knew it was a thing, obviously. I didn't know it was now. Because I went to work on Friday and then I come home and you're like, yeah, it's Good Friday, dude. I'm like, it's Good Friday? Well, seems like just a Friday to me.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. No. Wait, do both your parents have accents?
No, my mom's very Canadian.
Oh. Sounds like she has an accent.
She'll have like my mom has like a half an Azorean accent. That's about it.
Oh.
Yeah. Jet was like, does your mom have an accent? I'm like, if she has any accent, it's like a half Azorean accent. Yeah, they're just showing off their Easter setup.
Yeah, because I don't remember your mom having an accent. Because I met your mom before.
Yeah.
Obviously. Yeah, and I don't remember her having an accent. That's why I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But, yeah, so yesterday, me and my family, my cousins, we were playing Cards Against Humanity. But we were all obviously at our houses, so we had to play an online version of it. And dude, it actually wasn't that bad.
Quarantined Against Humanity?
Yeah. It was like a cheap third-party knockoff called Insensitive Isolation or some stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, same like style of cards, just like different colors, and you had to do it all online. And that was pretty fun. So
Cards Against Humanity is great.
Yeah. I think tonight we want to try to play Quiplash. Like, you ever tried those Jackbox games?
No, maybe.
It's basically like playing games, party games, but you play them on the computer.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So
I've had my computer for like fucking 4 months, dude. I
yeah,
haven't done shit. I play solitaire.
I think
Oh, fucking
Quiplash
bad.
is actually on Xbox as well. That's the first time I played it on there. But
Again, been on PlayStation for 3.
yeah.
So, yeah.
But actually, I think the gamer gods must have answered our prayers, because I feel like last week we didn't have that much to talk about, and this week things kicked off. Probably the biggest thing for you, especially, is CDL's back.
CDL's back, dude. Which, I mean, we could have talked about it last week. Just forgot, honestly,
Yeah,
because it's just been so long and fucking, everything just blends together now that I'm fucking old as shit. Because they released all the tweets and the promotion saying COD was coming back. I didn't know it was this fucking weekend though.
oh yeah,
But COD is happening now.
right. So right now is the CDL Dallas event, and at the time of this recording, it's the final day. And I don't think the
14
first,
for Maine.
yeah, I don't think the first match has started yet. It's supposed to start about
No.
1 o'clock or probably 12 o'clock here.
In a couple hours or whatever.
But give me a quick rundown of what it's like, because it's all online. So
Yeah.
the announcers
It's
aren't
online.
on location or anything. They're just in a studio recording.
All the people, all the talent got mailed like a giant CDL card to put behind their camera so that they all look like they're kind of in the same boat, you know what I mean?
Right.
But obviously, like, the quarantined beards are out of control. Everybody doesn't have like a makeup lady, so everybody kind of looks weird.
Everybody looks rough and haggard and hairy.
Yeah.
That's
so like
funny.
they have like little spots in their house that they've made into their broadcast area.
Everybody's
I mean-
wearing hats because they can't get haircuts.
Well, I mean, fucking Maven's bald, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter for him. He's representing.
Well, but Maven's probably the best looking one.
I
Because
think he's also the oldest one, so there's also that. That's not helping. But I mean, it's an online event. There's going to be problems. The beautiful thing about esports is that we can do this online, so we have content to watch, which is the best thing possible for right now.
yeah, it's very ironic how, in a sense, it all started online, and then this year we decided to make it dedicated to having local events at these local venues, and then coronavirus outbreak rises, and then we're all back to online tournaments again.
Yep.
So I'm not too familiar with like the old online tournament setup, but is it pretty identical to what we experienced this weekend?
There hasn't really been like online, like the big tournaments were always LAN.
Mm-hmm.
But there was at one point online leagues. So like they would have like the pro league from last year that they had on LAN. That was an online thing, and it wasn't as polished as it is now. Like, I'll give credit, even though there are the issues of it being online. There's some like delay and input shit that's not perfect. Like, there's way more technical shit that goes into it now that they don't have full control over everybody's shit because they're not there.
Like the funny interview moment from yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're trying to get Kismet in the Discord with fucking Ben, and he's like, "Kismet, are you here?" And you just see Kismet and the other thing just like chilling, like going on a chair, and everybody's like, "Is he gonna say anything?" And then they just cut to Ben, and Ben's like, "Well." And he's talking to Chance, and Chance isn't mic'd up, so like you're getting a one-sided, and you're like, "What in the fuck?"
It's pretty funny.
It's the first event that they're doing this, and like so far, it's been great. They have dedicated servers so that there isn't a massive amount of lag. Like there's not like one team isn't hosting. There's a dedicated server that they're just all playing on, so that there's as little to bitch about as possible.
Yeah.
Now, Are teams still bitching? Of course. Is every team in the same boat? Yes. So shut the fuck up and play the game, man.
That is a good point. I mean, like, I can understand if one team just happened to be like, oh, fuck, we didn't actually put them on our server. They're on a different one and they're dominating. I can understand from that perspective, people going, what the fuck, man? But like,
100%.
if everybody's on the same boat and everybody's got the same problem,
It's a level
that
playing
is
field.
technically balanced.
Yeah. It's not going to feel as crisp as playing a wired LAN setup, but like, this is the reality of the situation. Shut the fuck up and play the game.
Yeah, unless you got the cure to the coronavirus, play the game online.
Yeah, unless you can put the crop duster in the sky and spray us with antidote from above, so we can all breathe it in or whatever has to happen. That's dope. But the reality is, a lot of people are out of jobs. A lot of major sports are not doing anything. The UFC tried to. That shit got canceled. The only thing that we can watch from a competition standpoint is esports. So we should stop whining like little bitches and embrace the new audience that we are going to have. Dude, look at Twitch right now.
Did you see
people.
Valorant? I just looked it up this morning.
Valorant had 800,000 people watching this morning.
Valorant has 1 million people watching this morning.
Okay, well, when I looked, it was 800,000. Dude, yesterday, Summit was almost at 300,000 himself.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Imagine trying to reach
checked.
chat to 300,000 fucking people.
Oh, you don't reach chat to 300,000 people. No.
You tell everybody to suck a dick.
You just
I'm doing my.
you
I'm playing.
just watch chat.
Yeah, it's in slow mode, fucking doing this the whole fucking time. You're
It's
just
literally like fast forwarding Star Wars credits. It's just like
yeah, all the fucking little light balls coming at you in the fucking word screen, dude. You're just like,
whoa, holy cow. But yeah. No, just before 10 minutes before the podcast started, I looked up Twitch because I'm like, let's see how Valorant's doing, because Valorant's been number one for the past week here, and I was like, oh wow, it's at 999K. I'm like, that's cool.
Dude, Valorant has so much hype right now. I want to fucking play it.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about fucking trying to play it. Like, if I get a beta code, I'm gonna try it. And I've never, ever in my life WASD'd to move. So I'm gonna be the worst player on the planet.
Literally, people aren't probably going to know this, but the only time I really ever like WASD'd and like was good at it was when Elliot Attack 2 came out on miniclip.com. And that's what I was doing. That's when I was using WASD.
I don't even think most people know what WASD or what fucking miniclip is.
Oh, anybody raised in the 90s might know what miniclip is, but like, yeah, I don't think miniclip is even a thing now.
I fucking hope not.
Yeah.
Truly hope not. We got way too many good free games to play that nobody should be playing fucking miniclip. But if you are, welcome to 2005.
Yeah, if you know,
I hope you enjoy.
If you guys for some reason, if you guys are actually on miniclip.com and still using it, let us know, because I don't even think it exists anymore. Like,
dude,
I'll probably
Shadow Factory. Oh fuck.
That was a good one too.
Dude, that was so good. Or what was the MX Rider one, or the pedal bike one, whatever it was called? It was a motocross one.
Yeah, it was one of the motocross
it's like
ones.
Trials.
Yeah,
like the Trials game on Xbox. Dude, that shit was so fun.
I used to play that all the time.
Yeah,
there was like
Shadow Factory was the shit.
Was Kitty Cannon on miniclip.com?
I don't fucking know, bro.
It was like
I did the driving ones, and then I played Warlords Call to Arms.
Yeah, like,
and Warlords was the shit.
Yeah, Kitty Cannon was like just like a do nothing game where you just like had a cat in a cannon and you had to like adjust the angle and like set up amount of acceleration, and you just watch the cat hit projectiles, and you had to make the cat travel as far as possible.
So you're saying Angry Birds ripped off Kitty Cannon?
No, Angry Birds ripped off Kitty Cannon, which ripped off Apex. You know the rules.
Yes.
Everything rips off Apex.
They stole from Apex. And Apex should be compensated.
Yeah, Apex should be compensated. Yeah, that joke kept going on last stream for so long. I just like fully committed to it now. Everything officially copies Apex, no matter what, even if it was made before.
But yeah, I guess since we're already talking about Valorant, dude, there's something I wanted to kind of bring up that they've already started talking about.
Sure.
So Valorant's in beta stages, right?
Yes.
This closed beta has been live for what, 3 or 4 days now?
Almost a week, yeah.
Riot has already released that there is going to be a mode called Rated, where you get seeded into categories called like Soldier, Hero, Mythic, and the top ranking one be Immortal. It's in fucking beta stages. The game's 4 days old, and they're already talking about ranked play.
Really? Wow.
Call of Duty has been a fucking FPS that has had a dedicated esports side of it since 2009. And we are 5 months into the game now without ranked play.
Yeah.
The game is half over. We have another 5 months. The realistic life cycle of COD being a year is actually 10 months. Realistically. Once COD Champs hits at fucking August, unless the game is absolute fire, most people don't play it that much. It's a sad reality. So the life cycle of COD is usually 10 months.
Mm-hmm.
We're 5 months in, basically, now.
Yeah.
We're halfway through without having a ranked play. There's no way to tell who the best fucking online players are. And like console FPSs, it's the biggest one.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are we doing?
I don't understand really what's going on. Like, in a sense, in one way, you could say that the game is not being neglected because they added Warzone. They have these seasonal things. But then at the same time, people go, like, there's like key game modes like rank play that is missing, that people go, how is something so obvious that's been so acknowledged in other games throughout the history of Call of Duty? Why is that not in already?
Beats the hell out of me, dude.
It's like,
honestly, like at this point, I don't understand how they're releasing games now without ranked play in it from the very beginning. Like, what should be happening is the game should be released. Everybody should get their hands on it. There should be no ranked play right away.
mm-hmm.
The minute the CDL releases their rule set, because it's owned by Activision, which owns the rights to Call of Duty, the minute that they tweet out what the fucking rule set and the maps and modes and the bans and whatever for the CDL, within the next week, we should have ranked play. The system should already be there. They just need to code in which maps and which like the bans and stuff like they have for the COD play or the CDL playlist right now.
Yeah.
That stuff just needs to be coded in within like a week, 2 weeks. It should roll out into the game. I do not see how that is not how that's not possible.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on up there. All I'm really noticing right now is the games that are doing it right don't have these like massive publishers in their way. And I don't know if that's what the major underlying contribution to this whole thing is, because you kind of brought it up yesterday when we were just like watching the stream together. But like, they're obsessed with promoting this Call of Duty mobile.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what
mobile
it
has
is,
so much cool shit on it, dude.
yeah, like we were looking at the commercial. It's like these guns, like mobile is getting a brand new map. They're getting all these new skins and stuff that actually look really good and probably would look really good on console.
They've had a full functioning BR within like 2 months of the game being released.
Yeah. And it's like, I think what's going on there is like, that's the publisher getting in the way, being like, we're going to make more money off mobile. So I imagine their creative team, like their major creative team, is probably focused on mobile and not so much on console. And
I don't understand how the mobile side makes more.
I think it's because they monetize everything there.
Yeah, but like that's what I mean. Like, I don't get it.
Right.
Every year, Call of Duty literally prints over $1 billion in sales.
Right. But like, I think what it is like, even as a console player, you are a little bit more stingy because you already have to drop $80. At least in Canada, you got to drop $80 to play the game.
Yeah.
And then it's a very hard sell for you to it's a very hard sell for them to convince you to spend another $15 or $20 to buy the battle pass to play during that season, and the season only lasts like 3 months. And but mobile
is COD Mobile free?
I think COD Mobile is free, and then it has microtransactions in it.
Yeah, do that for us. I don't give a fuck. Give us the game for free and charge me up the fucking ass to look cool.
I think that's what you do.
Yeah.
I think now even consoles officially don't, like, the hardware itself, they just break even, and then they make their money off the console by like taking a % off each game that is bought on that console. So it's
I don't know.
But like to my point, sorry, back to my point here is like you can sell the game for free and have $60 worth of content for a year, and just chop it up into 3-month portions so that you're eventually getting your $60 game.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that's what I mean. Like, I'm done trying to like think and like and back the devs' thought process. Like, I can't do it anymore. There's no fucking excuse, man. We have the blueprint on successful games, dude. Literally every successful dude. Look at Riot. Riot's plan is to literally take over every genre in the next like 5 years. They literally said that. They said, here's our they have projects fucking A through F or whatever the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
Project A is their FPS. It's Valorant. Look at Valorant right now.
Yeah, Valorant is clever in that they're attracting audiences and making their content very similar enough so that people could easily understand it and easily be willing to play it. Because you know, I mean. Like, let's be honest, it gives you very warm like CS:GO vibes, and it gives you Overwatch vibes. So if you're a PC player and you see Valorant, it's like very easy click to be like, oh, I can play this because I've played this before.
Yep. Yeah, and like, you know, they found a hole. They realized that like people love the idea of abilities and like a little bit of a cartoony look, but they like that crazy accurate one-tap heady style of shooter that CS:GO is for the PC.
I think people are sick and tired of the whole let's make our game as realistic as possible, and it's like, make your game fun.
Yeah, make the game fun.
I don't care that the fibers in my character's sweater vest look realistic. Nobody cares anymore. Your game is not fun.
That is one of the biggest problems with like some of the COD developers. Some of the COD developers just down to have a good time. And then some of the COD developers make Call of Duty like real fucking war.
Yeah.
Like, if you play the campaigns, like, I understand campaign, yeah, sure, make it serious. Or don't make a fucking campaign. I don't care. Black Ops 4 was one of my favorite CODs ever. Never had a campaign.
Yeah.
Not a single one. They had character backstories. I didn't even play those.
Mm-hmm.
I played like 2. And I was like, okay, I don't need to do this anymore. And it's one of my favorite CODs ever. And they just leaned into the fact that we're a fucking video game. And it's like it's an arcade shooter. They put in grapples. They put in grav slams that kill in one hit. They put in fucking, you get a special, you get a gun that fucking shoots lightning and it hits a guy and then it chains to the next dude. And if you shoot him while he's down, it kills everybody. They do that and have a hugely successful game. Black Ops 4 was huge. And then off of Black Ops 4, people are hyped up for the next one. And that's why the Modern Warfare sales were through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't because everybody thought Modern Warfare was going to be fantastic. It's because they saw what Treyarch did with Black Ops 4 and were like, COD's back.
Yeah.
We're on the next one. Let's go.
Like, definitely Black Ops 4 was one of the Call of Duties that I noticed that really ended on a high note.
Yes. It was fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Black Ops 4 was incredible. I don't care what you fucking say, man. Say what you want about certain things, like being annoying and stuff. Like, as a spectator watching the pros, amazing.
One of the most exciting seasons, for sure.
Playing it, awesome. Ranked play. It was introduced late, but we had it. You know, wasn't the best ranked play, but we fucking had it.
And that's the funny part, too, is like, to the probably my most consistent hype or gripe about this game is like, come on, man, Black Ops 4 released with all 3 modes starting out, and you released the new game and decide to be like, well, we're just going to perform worse than the previous game.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
I don't know if I wonder if maybe the producers just had like a very stupid idea of taking what was Black Ops 4 and just spreading it out over a year to try to keep their numbers up.
I don't. To me, that doesn't work because your game's gone in a year.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I feel like you just got to flood at the beginning, and then hope that nobody can achieve playing all of them through and through. Like, but I mean, like it's going to happen because you have to make it attainable for normal players to achieve. So if someone's going to be playing the game all the time, someone's going to get bored.
Or, make your job easier by just releasing Call of Duty the game, and then you can just keep building on it. Like, the reason why games like Overwatch and CSGO are as amazing as they are, they didn't start like that. They had this amount of content, but they refused to make a new game. They just kept adding to it and making its value that much better. If you would have just like left Black Ops 4 as it was and been like, hey guys, we're releasing a new CDL mode where you only play on CDL rules, that probably would have been way more better than what we had to deal with Modern Warfare for the past 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just think of like, if instead of like a new COD, they just had seasons. They had like 6-month seasons or yearly seasons, and like the game stayed the same, but even at the competitive pro level, to keep it fresh, at 6 months or a year, whatever you want the cycle to be, change mode 3 away from control, make it fucking capture the flag.
Yeah.
And put in a different rotation, like add more maps to the game overall, and add more maps into the competitive rotation, and take some maps out. Like if some maps are being tired because they're being played all the time, put new maps in, and take some of like the really repetitive old maps out. Like take out Frequency and Arsenal, 2 of like the most common maps. Like, Frequency was played 2 times in every fucking series, and I love Frequency, but we saw it so much.
Right, and I would almost want to try to make the game more exciting by taking certain elements out of the player's hands. Like, you may not like this, but I think like with the right controls and the right restrictions, you could have a lottery-based map selection where these 2 teams get to start off a match. They don't know what map they're going to get in, and then you show people on the big screen a lottery, and it just spins, and it's like, we're going to use this map. But
I think that would be cool. Honestly, I could fuck with that being, but I mean that requires depth.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I could fuck with that being map 3 or map 5. Dude, imagine you're 2-2 in a series and it's fucking map 5 S&D for all the marbles of the series, and the fucking thing goes on the screen. It's like, and then it fucking like slowly picks the map, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like one team strong map, and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And then they choke in and lose like their optic or some shit.
Wicked, man. But yeah, no, speaking of more Call of Duty and Warzone news, so what I saw on Twitter last week, they mentioned that they were going to take out trios and put in quads.
Yeah.
Now,
which should have been that way already.
I imagine people must have got upset because now I saw a tweet saying that Warzone put trios back in. So now there's solos, duos, trios, and squads.
They put trios back in?
Yep.
Holy fuck.
Now,
if the player base is big enough, you can do that.
I guess so. That's what I'm waiting to see next week, is see people's feedback on that. If it's like, dude, I can't get into a match, or if it's like totally fine.
Well, that's the thing with like with Apex, the reason you could always find a match was there's only one fucking choice.
Mm-hmm.
You played Apex or you played ranked. That was it.
Yeah, we still gotta play duos because I need to see how long it takes to get into a match.
Well, that's what I mean. Now the duos
yeah.
is permanent. I mean, I haven't even played Apex.
I know you've been caught up in Destiny,
Dude,
and I played
you've
Final Fantasy.
Ruined my life because now I'm obsessed with trying to get my light level higher. It's not healthy. It's not good. I'm not happy about it, but it's something that now I need to do.
I wouldn't be too concerned because if what you told me where you are, you could probably play the game for another 2 weeks and then be like, okay, I'm good.
I'm a 974.
Mm-hmm.
That's not very good.
No, but like we could do more. We could do more dungeons if you want.
Oh yeah, we could do the fucking whisper of somebody's butthole or whatever the fuck it's called.
But yeah, so that was in the news, and then I saw Apex teased a new character, and it was that
Luna.
Yeah, Luna, which was just apparently or allegedly the little girl from season 3 that watches her parents get killed by the robot.
Oh shit!
Yeah, this is now that character, and
I saw a rumored list of abilities, but there was like 4 different abilities, which obviously means you can only have 3.
No,
you have a passive, you have a tactical, and you have a alt.
Yeah, right, because you have your... well, I'm thinking about controller here, guys. So you have your bumper ability, you've got your super, and then you've got your passive.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she has 4, which is like...
So one has to get cut.
One would have to get cut.
And those are rumors, so I don't even know if those are accurate.
Yeah, so this is all on Deserto.com. They're saying ability 1 is Burglar's Best Friend, which you throw a disc and teleport to that location.
Which, fuck yeah.
Which I wonder, one, you'd probably have to be able to throw it through windows and actually teleport into a building. That'd be cool.
Yes, as long as there's no glass blocking the window.
Yeah, as long as there's no glass block in the way, you should be able to pass right through an open window and go into a building.
It's like the Pathfinder grapple, but almost better.
Yeah, depending on how far, if you could throw that disc as far as you can like throw a grenade, you could definitely get some good vantage points.
No way. That's way too fast. There's no way they could allow that, bro.
No, I'm not saying that at the speed that you could throw a grenade, but I'm saying distance-wise, how far you can cover.
Well, I mean, but yeah, if it's projectile, it's going to go like roughly the same speed. Even if it is a little bit slower, dude, think of how far you can whip fucking nades.
I know.
You know how fast you'd be able to jump on teams if you get a knock, bro? Fuck Wraith. I'm maining Luna. Like, there's no way.
You might want to, dude. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm maining Luna. The only thing is, like, the other ones are all about fucking looting, and I don't give a fuck.
Some of these I could definitely mess with. Like, ability 2 here, supply for demand. Hold to choose a type of loot. Reveal that type of loot in the area around you through the walls. That one I could probably like probably not use just because, like, you know, just look around. Like, it's not that big of a deal to find loot.
They act like people in Apex are just sitting in corners. It's really like that only really happens in ranked. You get guys like hard sitting somewhere.
Yeah.
The only fucking place people camp in the new Apex is those stupid fucking treehouse things by the train station.
Yeah.
That's it. Nobody camps anywhere. And then top construction in fucking Fragment.
Yeah.
Those are like the only 2 like big camp heavy areas where, like, if you run by it, there's probably a team there. You know, if you're going to train station, look in the fucking sky. There's probably a team somewhere up there. If you're going to Fragment, just peek the top of construction. There's probably a team up there.
Right, and then ability 3 is Eye for Quality, where she can see through nearby walls for loot. I wonder if that is a thing. It's probably going to be bugged the first week, and you'll be able to see people.
Yeah, could be. Just shows them wearing the loot. You're like, you son of a bitch.
Well, I mean, if you see loot on the ground and then you see that loot get picked up, you're going to know that someone just took that.
I just see that being like, I don't know what the radius would be. I just see that being very abusive by the vault.
Yeah.
Because you just camp the vault, dude. Even if you have no audio going in and you just wait and you're just fucking chilling, and then all of a sudden you see like something gets picked up. You're like, huh,
Ah, someone's in the
vault's
vault.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's no way to run out of the vault except the front fucking door.
And then I would say the ability 4 is like the most interesting one out of the loot-based abilities. It's Black
steal
Market
shit.
Boutique. Place a device that can steal all nearby loot.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder, like, obviously they probably don't want people to be able to take stuff out of the vault.
I doubt. I think that door will be impenetrable.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be interesting. You go into a location and you just put a thing down, and it creates a chest where you put that thing down, and everything within a certain radius just gets sucked into that chest. So you can pick up all the ammo.
Dude, imagine that scenario where, do you recall when we were going to the vault, or we weren't going to the vault, we were just running through the cave where the vault is, and there was guys camping on the pipes above the vault? Like, imagine being in that position as, what's her name? Luba.
Luna?
It says here Luba, L-O-B-A.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was Luna.
I don't know. Probably should have been Luna. Luba kind of sounds interesting. I'm not sure.
I'd imagine it's Loba, Matt, if there's only one O.
Oh, Loba. Okay. Yeah, that sounds a bit better.
I don't know, dude.
But anyways, being Loba, hiding in the pipes, using your passive to wait until someone picks up loot, and then once they start picking up loot, throw your ultimate and just steal all the other loot.
That'd be fucking amazing. Dude, you know what pisses me off? This is just a random thought, but like,
Go ahead.
I played solo in Apex.
Mhm.
Obviously, I play solo quite often. And I got a vault key. I shot down the cargo bot that nobody gave a fuck about, and I got the vault key. I start going to the vault. My teammate follows me. My teammate's a Bloodhound. I fucking hate Bloodhound. I think, his abilities are kind of eh. And I go to the vault, dude, and I look at the mini map, and the guy's like right up my butthole. So I know
he's gonna steal everything as soon as you open that door.
If I'm not fast, he's getting this shit. Dude, I was opening the vault. He used his Beast of the Hunt ult
To run faster than you.
to run faster than me to steal my gold armor. I've never wanted to fucking track down someone's IP so bad in my life at that moment. I've been killed in Call of Duty, Warzone, people sitting on the roof with helicopters and fucking thermal snipers. And that doesn't even piss me off that much. It's annoying, yes. And I don't play Warzone because of it, yes. But this asshole used his ult that is actually broken only to run faster than me to steal my gold armor. And guess what? We lost because he died.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, if I have gold armor, I don't die. I'm telling you that right now. I don't die.
Now, see,
I'm kind of a freak. Give me this shit.
the stereotypical mindset in me made me think, oh, it's probably some little kid that really wanted the gold armor, so he would do something crazy as pull his ultimate just to get it. But in real life, I bet you it was some fucking petty adult that was just like, I want this armor.
Yeah, it was probably someone like me who thinks he's better than most people.
Yeah.
The sad reality is he's delusional because I was on his team, and people might call me delusional for saying the same thing, but the end game stats show it. Your daddy has the most kills. Daddy has the most damage dealt always. So give me the good shit.
Yeah.
Give me the good shit. If you want to win the game, give me the good shit. If you want to do well, different story. If you want to personally do well, that's fine. But if you find yourself in a game with daddy, give me the good shit.
Yeah.
And I promise you'll go a lot farther than you normally do.
I feel like we should almost make or someone should make a video series on how to be a gentleman in Apex, because some people are just rude.
If the vault key is not picked up by you, you don't get first dibs.
Yeah.
Is how it should be. The vault, like if you're playing solo, dude, the vault should open like a second or two later for your teammates so that you can go in first.
Like if we were to make some like gentleman agreement rules for Apex, it would be don't take loot from other people's kills.
Yeah.
Ping I would say
Mozambique always.
Yeah, ping the Mozambique always. I would say at minimum I'd say at minimum ping a purple just for the sake of it being a purple. I wouldn't ping blues unless you're like in the first, when you first drop, ping all the blues you see. After that, just randomly ping any purples that you see because someone might be looking for a purple.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, like, you should also know that most people use the exact same shit.
Yeah.
Stop fucking pinging double tap trigger. Dude, nobody uses guns that use double tap.
No,
Nobody.
I can't do it anymore.
EVA 8 shotgun, get it the fuck out of the game immediately. The Mozambique's better.
EVA 8 is good in the initial
if nobody
drop.
Has nobody has shields.
If nobody has shields, it's good.
Yeah. And the G7 is better on single fire.
Yeah.
It just is.
Fucking
it just is.
Hemlock on single fire is broken.
Well, yeah. I mean, that doesn't need a fucking hop up or anything.
No.
Hemlock is just disgusting. You single tap that thing. It's like 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. Like, you can fuck somebody up.
But going back to Loba's abilities,
Sorry.
I would almost see now I'm disappointed because I bet you what it's gonna be. The throwing the disc and teleporting is the only ability that to me sounds different than all the other ones. So that to me sounds like that's not gonna be her ability. It's gonna be all the loot abilities. And I feel like if she just has those loot abilities, it's gonna ruin that character.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, nobody like Apex is not a hard game to loot in. It's very easy. Looting is very easy in Apex. Everything is prioritized. If something is better, it tells you to pick it up. If you have something that's not as good, it literally doesn't let you pick it up. If you're rocking a purple and there's a blue, it literally won't let you fucking swap it because you have a better one. Like, if you have a blue light mag and you find a normal light mag and you still click square on it, it doesn't do anything.
Like, if her ability 4 let her put a device in the bottom of one building and loot the whole building from top to bottom, and then just everything is in that device and she could pick what she wants, I would like that. Because I mean, if her ability is restricted to just the floor, dude, it doesn't take that long to clear a floor of looting.
No, but think about this, Matt. Think about late game, circle small. Think if it can pull shit out of boxes.
Like pull out ammo, pull out
everything.
Yeah.
Imagine it creates a super chest that literally any collectible item that isn't being held by a human gets sucked into this big box that can now only be accessed from this one spot.
Yeah.
So all the armor swapping abilities late game, they're all for you. You can have like 6 purple armors in one chest.
Oh, you're talking about like if it could loot like death boxes?
If you can loot the dead guy's box and take all his shit. That's what I'm saying.
That'd be crazy.
That would be very good. It'd be very good late game. It'd be useless anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. That's like a lot of abilities. They just had to buff Revenant because he's so fucking bad. It gave him additional duration on the on his fucking grenade so that you can't use your ability for 20 seconds now. And they made his totem so that when you go into his totem and you die, you come back with full shields and half health, not like a sliver of health. So now you're like, you can go right back in and fight.
Yeah.
If you need to, which is what it should have been. It should have basically been like a 2-strike fucking thing. If you lose that fight twice, you're fucking bad.
Yeah. Yeah, because like, yeah, overall, I feel like my problem with new legends is like, how do you compete against the meta of the other legends that already exist? And if Loba's abilities are all loot based, she's going to be a garbage character to play.
That's what I mean. You have to have something that like can almost be abused in certain scenarios, and it's better if it's late game.
I would almost like to see the disc. Obviously, I would like her abilities to be the disc teleporting ability
as an L1.
As an L1, the stealing loot from using a device, that could be her super.
Mm-hmm.
And then
it just makes a big box.
Make her passive the see loot,
through walls.
see loot through walls, but to only show like high tier loot, or maybe allow you to filter it or something.
Yeah, only show better
Yeah, only show better
of what you're wearing. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the game already knows when to tell you if something's better than what you're holding. So they could probably take that software and apply it to her ability, where if she runs past a building and there's something in there that's better than what she has, it like highlights.
Even think about like the mental change that could happen if you're running and you can see into the pill without opening it. Because somebody runs through that area, doesn't see a pillow, like sees the pill closed and goes, nobody's been here. And then you're fucking sitting there in Loba chilling like an asshole with your fucking death box waiting to suck everybody's souls. And they're like, open the vault, Timmy, hurry. Nobody's here. Because you didn't loot the pill right outside because there's nothing in there. That's good. And then you just throw that little box down, dude, yoink his fucking gold armor, and then shit on the little Timmy. Sorry. Didn't mean to get dark.
Little Timmy.
But yeah. Poor Timmy. He's trying his best.
That might be, honestly, that is either, it's almost like a hybrid of ability 2 and 3, where like ability 2 says to hold and choose the type of loot. And then ability 3 is like you could just see loot through walls. Yeah, like if her eye for quality was just like her passive, and if she ran past walls or ran past buildings, and if there's something in there better than what she has, it glows.
You can see it. Yeah. You can see like the purple fucking light mag, and you're like, oh. I would use her.
Yeah, because then I think that would be much more usable.
As long as she's a small character, because, I'm a small person. I need to represent.
She kind of has like a almost like ninja / pirate vibe to her.
She's a ninja pirate?
Yeah, like, well, she's not like wearing like a ninja mask or anything, but like her outfit is very slender and agile, but like the actual look looks like Victorian, like pirate Victorian, kind of like. She's like wearing.
Dude, they need to add a ninja character.
Well, technically, I think Wraith would probably be the most ninja character that they have.
Yeah, but just imagine like an L1 dash, where it gives you like a really fast, but it's not a very far leap, where you just go fucking zoof, and you can like sideways dash or forward dash.
Almost like a sprint dodge in a way. Like if you get shot, use your L1 and you can like sprint forward real fast. And
yeah, you can change directions like really quickly. It just doesn't go very far. And then imagine the fucking alt is like a fucking shinobi that one hits you or some shit. You just get like one shinobi. I don't know, something like that. I think, dude, because there's so like customization for like, dude, everybody loves the look of a fucking old school ninja. Let's not even get it twisted, dude. Ninjas look so cool.
Yeah, ninjas are very cool.
Ninjas are fucking dope. But like, I don't know, man. I'm way more. Like I like the fast characters way more. So I'm biased.
Yeah, like she probably wouldn't be that fast, but like.
No, just like the normal
speed.
Normal sprinting, like give it like the Wraith or the Bangalore movement ability of like how fast it can move and be agile. But like the thing that really changes the speed is like the alts. Like Octane, dude. Yeah. Octane's a crackhead. He's just designed to go fast as shit. He has a jump pad to launch himself over buildings so you don't have to run around him. He stabs himself with a needle and runs 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, it was actually what kind of, when you made the comment about Bloodhound and how you don't like him, I agree you probably shouldn't play as him based on your play style, but I think people who play Bloodhound on your team's play style is actually beneficial. Because they can quickly do their scan ability and look at nearby buildings to see if anybody's there, and then, much like how our team plays, go aggressive once you find that team.
Dude, Dave and Colby changed their team's meta yesterday. I was laughing.
Yeah, what did they do?
Colby's running crypto, so he just gets info.
Yeah.
And then Dave uses Revenant, so he can like crouch in the building and not make any noise and still move fast. And then Colby's like, they're on floor 3. I'm EMPing. And the minute he EMPs, Dave throws his totem down. So he still has an extra life. Runs in by himself, does a shitload of damage, dies. Like, I mean, they're already half shields because they got EMP'd.
Yeah.
And then he runs back in and cleans them all up. It was pretty stupid. And it was just basically the two of them doing that.
Yeah.
Against teams of 3.
And that was working?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
that's
think
cool.
about it. You do one EMP, it releases, it gets rid of half of your armor. It's always 2 armor
Yeah.
and like a certain percentage of health. So you're already fighting 3 guys that are half weak.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Dave's a good enough player to do enough damage, and he gets 2 tries.
Yeah.
So he goes in, downs 1, second guy weak, respawns, goes back in, finishes second guy, finishes third guy. Fried.
Yeah, they could probably like their
You can do some
third
abusive
would
combos.
probably need to be like a Jibby or something, just like a tank to come in and hold ground while David is respawning from his first attempt.
I'm trying to remember what I think the third, like the third guy was new, so he's like not super familiar with Apex yet.
Oh, I was just assuming that their third was a random.
No, it was they were teaching their friend how to play, kind of thing.
Oh, that's cool.
But Dave and Colby realized they needed to like do a lot themselves,
mm-hmm.
so that was their solution.
Yeah, but you learn that way too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like it's so funny how the way my life has been playing with you guys is I'll play with you and I'll usually like probably when our score shows up on the end, I usually have the least amount of kills from the 3 of us. Then I'll go
I play like an absolute crackhead.
Then I'll go and play by myself, and for some reason I'm an absolute crackhead, as you would say, and like I'm always with the other randoms, I'm in the top tier, and it's like, oh,
It's a level of the crackheadness, Matt.
I'm getting better just because I'm hanging out with these guys and playing at their level, and then when I go and play by myself compared to other randoms, I'm performing way better than they are.
Mm-hmm. Dude, when I play solos, I'm Jesus Christ, the Son of God.
Okay, maybe let's not say that. It is Easter Sunday.
He is risen.
He is risen.
Tomorrow he is risen, right? Is that in the lore?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think you call it lore. It's in the Bible, yeah.
That's lore. I've played enough Destiny, dude. I know what lore is. Okay?
Yeah, but I don't think the priest says, like, in the lore of the Bible.
He fucking should. I bet you more people would believe it if he said lore.
Just like
That's
just always do the mass in like some like pre-Victorian accent.
That'd be amazing. Imagine. They all sound like fucking shitheads. That'd be fucking great.
Hey, whatever gets the children to pay attention, man. I'm not gonna argue. Definitely growing up, it was like I'd get smacked in the head because I'd be falling asleep during mass.
Yeah, my parents didn't care, which is why I turned out like an asshole. I found something interesting for you.
Sure.
So I mean, you know that Netflix made a adaptation to the video game of Witcher.
Yes.
And we were already speculating that had an increase on sales of The Witcher 3.
Yep.
Like people just wanting to play it after watching the show.
Mm-hmm.
There is a rundown of, since the show aired, how many copies of Witcher 3 were sold across every platform.
Oh, cool.
And I want you to guess the platforms, and then I'll tell you the numbers, like from top to bottom.
Just guess which platform sold Witcher the most?
Yeah, so the total copies sold since the release of the show is 28.3 million.
Nice.
Which is fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want everybody to play that game. It's amazing.
So I would say...
Oh, no, sorry. Hold up.
Okay. Is it more?
No, it's less. I've read the information wrong.
Was this Deserto that released it, or?
No. Oh, no. So it's 28.3 million copies in total.
In total? Now?
In total. Just in general, yeah.
Okay.
Wait. In 2019...
Yeah, I mean, I still gotta finish Witcher, but I'm kind of hooked on Final Fantasy right now, so.
Well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, actually, while you're looking that up, I want to show you something. So, my dad and I yesterday decided to make Portuguese biscuits, and the first batch we kind of fucked up because we were using a tray from dinner the day before, and we didn't clean it properly, so there was a bunch of grease on it. So in about 5 minutes, it started just burning, and then it started looking like this. Just all burnt up on the bottom.
That is so sad.
But it's still like, if you actually look at the actual burn, it's only like the surface. So you actually can still eat this, and it's still fine. Like, these are meant to be dunked in coffee anyway, so it's not like you eat that separately like you would like a cookie or something.
Okay, this is just units sold in general. Why did I think this was since?
So does this still show like which console sold which are the most?
Which one sold which are the most, but in general, not.
Okay, well, I can still guess.
Yeah, you can. I just thought this was since the series, which is what the fucking title fucking.
The title deceived you.
Baited me, dude. I got clickbaited hard.
You got clickbaited, dude.
Yeah,
all right. I'm gonna say Witcher sold the highest on PlayStation. I think Witcher 3 came out when PlayStation 4 was young. And PlayStation 4 was a high-selling console, so I think statistically it's just going to be that way. I would say probably PlayStation 4, then second was PC, and then third would have been Xbox.
And then fourth would have been Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo, yeah.
First, out of the 28 million copies, is PC with 12 million copies.
Oh, okay. That makes sense too, because I think Witcher 1 and 2 did come out on the PC.
Yeah, I think so.
So probably they have a bigger PC fan base.
PS4 second with 10.8 million.
Okay, so almost half of the sales.
Yeah. Xbox only had 4.3 million.
Well, that's just how many people are on Xbox. Boom.
That's what, like, that's not what I mean, but like, what?
What do you like? Why does Xbox make games? What are you trying to say?
Like, no, like the console debate is always a thing, and I mean, you love to bring it up. That's why I wanted to like bring that up.
Yeah,
but like, there's no way the number's that different. Or is it just because it's a mature game? And like I always say, fucking Xbox is for kids.
What probably contributed to that was, I think. Yeah, I'll almost say it might be possible that Xbox's age range, it'd be good to see like what it is if people are actually honest on their accounts. But like,
I'd imagine it's lower. I mean, none of our friends were honest. I was the only honest one, and I got restricted because of it.
Yeah.
It
So
used to piss me off.
Yeah, I was the honest one too, because I think on my first console, my mom set up the rules, and then I quickly found out how to get around those rules. And then
I found a way to.
Yeah, and then after that, I never never let her set up my account ever again.
Yeah, I remember talking to one of our buddies. I was like, "Yeah, dude, it's like right on the homepage," and I'm like, "It's not on my fucking homepage."
Yeah,
but that was because it was for COD, and COD was rated M.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I was like 14, but he set his up. So he was like fucking 30 at the time.
Oh, dude, literally until I was 18, I told every account I made, I said I was born in 1990.
Yeah. I think he was born like 85 on his. I'm like,
yeah,
you're old. But obviously, fucking worked out in his favor because he got all way cooler shit than I did.
Yeah.
Or the ability to get cooler shit.
But yeah, no, that makes sense. Oh yeah, Xbox. Yeah, I think it just had a lower fan base, and I think Xbox. Witcher came out very early in Xbox and PlayStation's life, and like during that times, it was like Xbox fucked up on telling people that it was always going to be on, and then people started getting like T1000 kind of vibes off it, and was like, I'm not going to trust this machine.
Oh, there's also the thing that was like you had to have an internet connection to play even offline games, and people were like,
yeah. It was like,
what the fuck is this?
Xbox's campaign was very bad when it first came out. It just gave people the wrong vibes, and people just didn't want to get involved with it. And PlayStation literally just milked that and was just literally, they weren't even promoting their shit. They were just saying, oh, ours doesn't do that.
Yeah.
That was PlayStation's campaign the whole time. Was just like, oh, you hate that thing that Xbox is doing? Yeah, we're not doing that. They didn't even have to say, oh, we put this in our PlayStation, we put this in. They literally just have to say, oh, ours isn't like that fucking crazy console over there. You come use ours.
And Sony had the rights to Blu-ray.
Yeah.
They had Xbox by the balls on that, dude. Because I remember it was coming out and it was like, PS4 can support Blu-ray DVDs.
Yeah, Blu-ray DVDs.
And Blu-ray game discs.
And then Xbox was able to do it too. And
they had to pay Sony.
Right, but it's so funny that why would gamers care about that? Because you're not paying extra to have to play a Blu-ray disc on your console, but gamers thought that that was a burn, so that's why people favored PlayStation on that.
It's just a thing of relevance for the new shit. Like all the new movies that you like. I mean, you probably can't even buy fucking DVDs that much anymore. Most of the shit comes in Blu-ray and DVD combo packs.
I think now you don't even get. There isn't that many DVD packs anymore. I think
it's just most of it's just Blu-ray.
I think so.
That's what I mean. Did you remember when they tried to sell us HD DVDs that came in those red cases?
Yeah,
dude, I have 2. That's how fucking useless those are.
I gotta go to my dad's house in Edmonton. I think we have like 4 or 5.
Yeah,
and they
were around for like a year.
Yeah,
and then everybody's like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
Yeah.
There's no difference.
Yeah, there was no difference.
I have the movie 300 on HD DVD.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Which is nice, if you know what I mean.
High visual graphics of blood and boobs and fire and swords.
Abs, sexy men.
Sexy men? What'd you say?
What?
But,
yeah, sorry to fucking ruin that, dude. I thought that fucking shit was from fucking more recent, dude.
Well,
Fuck.
I know it had to have contributed to the sales. Because, like...
Oh, for sure.
Well, I could say, like, you knew it affected it because you saw it on Twitch, of all things. And that's a pretty cool thing to have a TV show influence Twitch and the viewership there. Because Witcher 3 skyrocketed.
Well, I think it's just good in general because it lets people that are like, one, it's on Netflix, biggest platform in the world.
Yep.
Besides YouTube. Massively promoted show, big budget. People that aren't video game fans were watching it. And we're kind of liking the whole lore behind it, even though the show is so weird to try to follow mentally. And then they're like, oh, this came from a video game. We should check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Which anytime anything in this world puts that into like regular people's brains is good for the video game business. And what's good for the video game business is good in my eyes because I want to see this shit fucking grow so big that we fucking take over regular sports, you know?
Yeah.
That's the goal, dude, honestly. I want to be that fucking old man watching esports when like regular sports are played by fucking robots because they don't want to hurt humans anymore.
Dude, imagine.
And I'm just like, I was there for the start of this.
If in our lifetime we hear something about like our grandkids or something down in the future of like they have regular esports classes in high school that people can participate in and like learn how to like play on esports and play on teams, that'd be like, wow.
It would be cool, like, because there's obviously like college courses for like radio broadcasting.
Yeah,
like, that's still like the course title. I think in like it might not be the distant future, but that course is going to be changed from radio broadcasting to like
podcasting or
just broadcasting or like shoutcasting or like they could be more esports focused. And if that even enters the title of what it is, like, fuck, man.
I mean, some of that stuff you might already learn in broadcasting school.
You would. That's what I'm saying. Like, it'll be the same course, but eventually, like.
But to like actually take out the focus from TV, especially radio, like taking the focus off radio and be like, this is like an optimal setup if you want to do a live video podcast. This is how you do it.
Well, so I mean, like for audio people, like got like, you know, young Jamie.
Yeah.
They're going to have a course for like running podcast audio and shit like that, or like broadcast audio from your house. You're not going to need these giant switchboards of all this crazy shit. You're going to be able to run it from a computer using fucking OBS or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
I'm sure there's different, like he uses a different software or some shit, but like, you know, we run this shit off OBS. Like,
Yeah, no,
it's crazy.
and yeah, and considering that I'm running this off OBS, and I really only learned this by like watching random
YouTube videos.
random tutorials on YouTube.
Yeah. You're a fucking you're our audio engineer, editor, producer, co-host, executive producer, direct, whatever. Insert your 8 billion titles that you're responsible on the podcast next to my one of co-host.
Goes and
it's-
Call of Duty connoisseur.
Yeah, and it's self-taught, all of it. Even
Yeah.
my stuff, dude. This co-hosting shit, self-taught. Didn't go to school, bro. And let me tell you, this one job's hard because sometimes Matt comes at you and says you're not charismatic.
Yes, okay. I just think we need to be honest with ourselves, and sometimes when we're
Oh, I'm
sluggish,
honest. I know I am a very monotone, lacking emotion kind of guy because I know who I am.
yeah. But also a lesson from that podcast too was like, you know, I myself have to try to go out of my way to pay attention to the news more, because we thought there was nothing to talk about, but like if we dug enough, or just, you know, looked at other games that we were obviously not paying attention to, we could have had some more relevant stuff to talk about.
Mhm.
Like we could have probably broken down Valorant early on.
Yeah, but that also comes from the fact that we're not in the PC world that much.
Yeah.
Like I don't know much about PC. I just know like I know the PC stuff through watching streams
Mhm.
because some of the creators or most of the creators I watch are on PC, which is weird coming
But-
from a console guy.
Going back to our original conversation and wrapping this thing up for sure, I would say if Valorant becomes an open beta and you want to try Valorant, let me know and I'll hop in on PC with you and try it out.
It's fucking free. Dude.
Yeah.
I have a PC that can fucking handle it. I mean, I won't be able to stream PC. I would never put that stress on my computer, but
No, I could stream it. I'll just have to use my laptop to stream it, which it can do.
yeah.
But I just want
anyway,
to play it just to be like, you know,
I want to try.
yeah. But
Or even when the game comes out, like it'll be free.
yeah, I think it's supposed to be free, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that said, we're gonna wrap this thing up here.
Sorry for ending it on the Witcher of misinformation.
Oh, dude, it was fine.
Man, I fucking wanted that to be since the show.
Yeah.
Because that would have been so sick, but I fucking failed you all, and I apologize.
All right. Well, I guess maybe final question here, just because I did play it on Friday. Were you interested in playing Final Fantasy at all? Because I know I did play it for you, and like for me, it does have some Witcher aspects of it in that you're traveling around third person, doing side missions and stuff like that.
And you're trying to bang multiple females at once.
There is multiple females hitting on you, so it's hard not to be interested.
I'd be in trouble, dude. I'm a fucking simp, dude. We've
Oh,
gone through
dude, we
this.
were giggling like silly little boys
Oh yeah,
on
dude.
Friday.
I hit you with the fucking that simp emote from Better TTVs like over and over. Every time you made a fucking choice, I'm like simp, fucking simp.
Yeah, but like when she asks you how would you like your drink, and like literally one of the answers is like hard. You know, just like
The game wants what it wants.
the
Dude.
game
And
wants
sometimes
what it
you gotta
wants,
play
dude.
ball. Sometimes
And
you gotta play ball, bro.
the game was made in Japan, and you know what's gonna happen when Japanese old men
Big ass titties,
make video games. Yeah,
skinny waist, giant tits, always.
and eyes that will hypnotize even the guys.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, dude. Cloud's a handsome bastard.
Cloud is
I don't think Final Fantasy's for me. More so the fact that like just the setting doesn't pull me.
yeah.
I like more accurate. Like I'm okay with fantasy, but when I think of fantasy stuff, it needs to be in the past. I can't have modern fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't make any sense. So like the setting of like the time with what it is has to pull me. Like Witcher, it's all past shit and there's magic.
Yeah.
That's when I imagine magic would be fucking popular. Even though obviously if time progressed in that world, we might eventually get to this place where we drive cars and have
Right, but you wouldn't want to play a game where Gandalf is like walking down New York City.
wearing his fucking tunic with his staff. No,
Yeah.
absolutely fucking not. It'd be ridiculous. I would like to see it in a video just for like laugh sake.
Yeah.
Like he's standing in the middle of Times Square doing you shall not pass on a bunch of traffic or some shit.
Yeah.
That would be funny. But like a full game behind that, no. Dude, he's bringing a sword to fucking guys have guns. Then you walk down these streets with all these modern buildings. The roads look old. And you go into a parking lot and there's cars from the 1930s. And I'm like, what in the fuck? Where are we? What's the year? Explain.
Yeah, and I wish I knew more about Final Fantasy, but this is literally the first game I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy. That wasn't more than like 10 minutes.
How do you know if somebody's rich or poor in that game? Just by looking at them. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
they all drive those old cars. Most of the time,
in
that
that
is like
in that city in particular that you're in this game, there's like a slum. There's like a slum district and like a rich district. That's literally the only way you can tell.
But like if you play a game like Detroit, which is set in the future where like the premise of Detroit is like AI taking over the world. And it's set in the future. And you know a guy doesn't have money because he's still driving a car from like the fucking 80s.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, he's fucking broke as shit. Look at that car. And these other cars are like they're autonomous taxis that move people around and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, that makes sense. The buses are all autonomous. You know, the AIs are like robots that are basically like maids and slaves and shit.
Yeah. I mean,
that's a game I recommend you play on stream though. That's a great game.
Yeah.
I have not.
I'll definitely, I think for now, I think I plan on continuing Final Fantasy. I might try to do some more weekday streams and maybe just play Final Fantasy during that, because I think I still want my Saturdays where I'm playing some sort of multiplayer game.
That's fun.
So,
and then Witcher could be like an off-stream game if you want. Streaming Witcher is tough because it's so fucking big.
It's so fucking big, and the games, for me, I prefer streaming Final Fantasy just because it's new enough that like people can still watch it. Whereas Witcher, I think fans that are watching Witcher are expecting someone who's already played it.
True.
But yeah, I think that's gonna be the strat for now. And then I would like to, probably the next couple Fridays and Saturdays will be us playing Destiny until we get bored of it, and then probably hop. You know what, dude? What's probably gonna happen is we're probably gonna be playing Destiny until season 4 comes out on Apex, and then that's probably when we're gonna be hopping off the bandwagon.
Season 5.
Is it season 5?
It's Revenant is season 4.
Oh, okay.
I just looked at it right now. That's why I was like,
because I was seeing the pictures of Loba, and then it said season 4 underneath it. That's why I was saying that. But yeah, man. All right. Well, I guess.
Hold on. One more thing. I know this is dragging on long. I apologize.
Oh, it's okay.
Two
Brandon's
things.
gonna get mad.
One, the Seattle Surge have still failed to do anything in Search and Destroy. It's pathetic. So just had to throw that out there. Please, Seattle. Just win. Just win some S&Ds. That's all I'm asking. Just win some. The record's pitiful. They're like 3-12 in S&D or some shit.
Yeah.
It is horrible. It is fucking pathetic. And then 2.
It's angry.
4 teams remain, Matt.
Yep.
Chicago, Dallas, Minnesota, and Florida. Florida, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Who's winning?
I'm gonna say, if stats show anything, Dallas should win because they are the highest winning online team.
The Dallas Onliners? All right.
Yeah, the Dallas Onliners.
I'll take the Chicago Huntsmen for 3,000, please.
Okay.
Just saying. Yeah. But that should be starting up soon.
All right. Well, I'll let you watch that. You let me know how the news goes.
Wait, you're not gonna talk to him? Oh, you got family shit today?
Yeah, I think I got family stuff today. They want to play Quiplash, so we're probably gonna be playing that. But in order for us to play Quiplash, people have to see my main screen. So I might be streaming the main screen. So if you want to crash my family event, by all means, go ahead.
Oh, on Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm down. I'm down to go talk shit to your fam.
Dude, your answer was trash.
Yeah, you suck, dude. Why would you pick that?
But alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you guys are having as much fun as you can during these times. If you are celebrating Easter, happy Easter to you. If you're not, play Valorant. There's literally 1 million people watching it right now. So,
Well, you have to get a code on Twitch, so it's kind of hard.
well, watch them play it so you can learn how to play. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Nades podcast. Go that Nate Trent. Shh.
In my butt.
Fucking scalp's itchy.